We all know that ViewletBuilder7 can be used to create dynamic Flash Viewlet videos, but did you know that Viewlet Builder can also be used in many unexpected ways while working on your Viewlet projects? I want to take the opportunity now to show you one of these unexpected ways. In this example, we're going to go ahead and use Viewlet Builder to grab a graphic of the paint toolbar, and then we're going to take that graphic and export it out of Viewlet Builder and then import it into other Viewlet projects. So we're basically using Viewlet Builder in this case as a simple screen capture or grab a graphic tool. To do this, we're going to go ahead and use a screen capture project. For the slide size, we'll use the window method. Again, this is just for this example. You can try out different ways to do this. For the capture profile, since we're grabbing a single graphic, I'm going to use the simple capture profile. I'm going to check some of its settings. Make sure I'm using manual capture. I have my hotkeys set. I want to make sure that I'm not going to be adding cursor simulation. I don't need it for a static graphic. And then I'm going to click OK. So we're ready to go. Let's click OK. Now before we do, I want to point out that if you're capturing a graphic that's coming out of another application window, maybe a toolbar or something like that, have that already playing in the background before you go ahead and open up Viewlet Builder so that it's set to go when you're ready to start your capture session. We'll click OK, and you see here's the paint program window, and as I move my mouse around the different areas, we get a red rectangle that's used as the bounding area. This is showing us the different sub windows in the paint application window that we could capture. So here's my tools bar. So I'll go ahead and set the rectangle over there and click it, and that will set my bounding area, and it wraps it nicely around the tools bar that's set right here for us to capture. So I'm going to go ahead and use my hotkey to capture it. And that's all I'm going to do here. Again, I'm just grabbing a graphic using Viewlet Builder. And then I'm going to end my session. Once I end it, of course, it will create the graphic. I do have to save it. So I'm going to go ahead and save this and call this maybe just paint. And then we'll go tools. And click OK. Now the next step is to export this out as an image. So I'm going to go into my publishing wizard. And if you don't see a certain way to publish out to image sets, go ahead and add it to your publishing locations. And then have it selected. Select your destination. I'm going to actually have it just go to my desktop because it will create its own project folder. And then I can choose my image type from here. I have bitmap, JPEG, PNG, and TIFF, TIFF. I'm going to keep JPEG selected. I'm going to increase the compression to maximum, and then I can set a file prefix. You know, maybe I'll just do this paint and then have it set like that. And then of course I can also choose page layout options. Since again I am going to just have a static image, I want to deselect all of these. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the current slide to export out and click OK. Once I've done all of those settings, I click Publish and it's published out. Now I can browse to the location to grab it, but we already know it's published out. So the next step then is to just go ahead and open up the project you want to bring that image into. In this case, we'll just create a simple blank project to see how this is done. There's our page. I'm going to actually go ahead and close this so we can see how this is going to work. And we'll minimize that, and then we'll go up to image or insert image at the desktop, and there's my paint JPEG that I just grabbed using Viewlet Builder, and I'll bring it in right here. My zoom is, let's set my zoom so you can see how nicely this looks. We'll view zoom level at 100%. And there it is. And I used Viewlet Builder to grab a graphic that I can easily use in other Viewlet projects. And this, I'm sure, is an unexpected way that you never thought of using Viewlet Builder for. And I can do all this without ever using any other tool if I need to grab other graphics to put in my Viewlet projects. That's how easy it is. If you have any questions on this particular topic or any others while working with Carbon products, please visit us online at www.carbon.com. And thanks for stopping by.